Yo, what is going on, guys? Johnny GB here, bringing you guys week number 1 of the UBL. We are taking on the Choice Specs, coach of the Orlando Magikarps. We got the team preview there, and that is actually pretty much what I expected. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off with Halodinata. Halodinata is our Toxapex. Our Pokemon are named after Oregon players, being the Oregon Duckletts. And the reason I am starting off with Halodinata is I want to get Toxic Spikes up. Because you see he has no removal. He did not actually bring the rain, which is fantastic for me. So pretty much the win condition is Dragapult. He has no switch-ins to it at all. And he has no removal, and he didn't bring any rain, so Goodra cannot use hydration. So we are done. We are ready to take on the Choice Specs this week. And let's see. Threats on my opponent's team. Komodo is kind of threatening to me, in all honesty. And then Poltegeist. Poltegeist is the Pokemon I am most concerned about because I was originally supposed to have Haze on my Toxapex. I did not breed it on there in time. So this is going to be interesting. As we are at Hammerlock Stadium, we are taking on Choice Specs, and hey, he has a number that's not 666, 69, or 420. All right. So best of luck to the Choice Specs. Hopefully this ends up well, and I'm loving that we don't have to edit backgrounds. So he's going to start off with his Ludicolo, which is great for me because I have Toxapex. So again, you guys see the top right, we have the Your Timer. Right off the bat, we're just going to go right for that Toxic Spikes. I want Spikes up. Now, 2 Spikes would be ideal. So he's just going to go for the knockoff. That's fine. He's just going to get rid of our Black Sludge. I don't care. He also has Life Orb. And there we go. So with this, I could actually get 2 layers up. And 2 layers is good for stuff like Poltegeist to really wear it down. I could Scald, Burn, but see, I want Poison up first. So you know what, we're going to Toxic Spikes again. Let's get those 2 layers of Toxic Spikes up. He doesn't have a Poison type to absorb them, so that's actually fine by me. So we're just going to go for the Toxic Spikes here. We're going to get 2 layers up. That's fine by me. So he has Knockoff, he has Leech Seed. My guess is he has a Water Stab and a Grass Stab. So I can go out to my Rillaboom that's Assault Vested, I think pretty safely, in all honesty. I could Scald. Like, what would he switch in here? You know what? We can go into LeGarrette Blunt here pretty safely. Like, he could fire another knockoff, which would suck. Alright, so he goes for the Giga Drain here, which is good. Because now he's just going to take Life Orb damage. He wasn't going to get much HP back. And I can honestly go for the U-turn, because what would he switch into? He would go into something like Arcanine. So I can just U-turn, and I can honestly get into a free Barraskewda. Or Barraskewda. I think it's Barraskewda. Barraskewda. It wants to be more Cuda. So I can U-turn pretty freely. I'm pretty sure he wants to go to Arcanine. I have the 2 layers of Toxic Spikes, which is phenomenal. And when he goes into Arcanine, I can get my Rocks up. That's what I want. I want my Rocks. I want Rocks. I want Spikes. I want to wear his team down. That is my main goal. And he didn't have a grounded Poison type. He had Komodo, Clefable. Clefable's probably unaware to prevent any setup, which is great for me. Arcanine is coming in. Boom. Just like I predicted. There's the Poison. So now we're going to U-turn out of here. And I want to see what kind of Arcanine. He might be defensive. He has Intimidate. We're going to see, does he have Rocky Helmet? No, he doesn't. Perfect. So this gets me into free Barraskewda, which could damage him. But I kind of want my Rocks up. I think Rocks are more important to me than anything. Because, again, it's more chip on the Poltegeist. It's more poison damage. It's just damage I want. Glare is absolutely useless for me. I'm just going to go for the Stealth Rock. I want the hazards up. Arcanine will be taking 25%. Everything else will be taking 12%. He doesn't have anything else weakened to it. My guess is he goes into his Ludicolo. He would have to. I am playing this exactly the way I want. Okay, so he withdrew Arcanine, Ludicolo. Praise the Lord, this is going exactly how I want. Let's turn the background music. It might be a little loud here. Alright, so the rocks are up and they're there to stay. And now the Ludicolo is taking some poison damage. Bingo! We're going to go right back out into my Toxapex. I have no issue with Toxapex coming in here. Get the Regenerator. Even if he goes for the Leech Seed, now we're just going to start wearing him down with the toxic damage. Let's see, he can go into something like Clefable, doesn't really matter. My guess is the Clefable's unaware, so it doesn't actually, I don't even think Clefable gets Magic Guard until Home comes out. But the way UBL's going is Home's not going to be doing much. This is actually great for me. So now he's going to take Life Orb. Now he's going to take the poison damage. And honestly, I can go right back out into my Rillaboom, LeGarrette Blunt. I can get right back into LeGarrette Blunt, predicting a Leech Seed. I don't want this Ludicolo getting any recovery. And Toxapex might be one of my biggest kill getters with passive kills because of the Toxic Spikes. So he's going to withdraw Ludicolo. He's going to go out into Clefable. So he gets the Clefable in. Clefable's going to get poisoned. We're also going to see if it's possibly... I think it only has... It might have Magic Guard. I don't know. We're going to see. We're going to find out. Honestly, I get a free knockoff here. Like, I don't care what comes in. If he goes to Arcanine, I knock off the Arcanine. It takes 25% to Stealth Rocks, and it takes poison damage. That doesn't bother me, and then I can get a free switch into my Toxapex, in which, if it Flare Blitzes, it takes damage, and then it takes poison damage. So we go for the knockoff. We're going to get rid of whatever item Clefable has. Life Orb, okay. So now that Flamethrower is going to do even less because we are Assault Vested. That actually still did a lot. Alright. He is Magic Guard. That sucks. We do outspeed, so I could Drum Beating. What does Drum Beating do? Lowers speed stat. I guess we could Drum Beating. At this point, I really don't see a purpose for Blunt. And honestly, I could see him switching. I could see him trying to predict a move. We're just going to Drum Beating. Oh, I actually like the animation. So that's actually going to do a good amount of Clefable. We might die. So he goes for his own Stealth Rocks, which is actually not too bad for me because I don't have anything on the team that's super weak to it. And I could U-turn predicting Arcanine. I don't think he needs Clefable in all honesty. Like, Clefable's weakened to where it doesn't need to do much. I'm just going to Drum Beating again. I think he's just going to let his Clefable go. He kept it alive. Okay, so what does he go out to? Arcanine. Ooh. So now Arcanine's going to take the 25% to Rocks. It's going to take the Drum Beating. I should have gone for the Drain Punch to get a little bit of health back. Did 0. Now, does Arcanine get Morning Sun? It's -1 speed. Ooh. I should be able to outspeed this thing now. I have to play this smart. Like, I can just get into my Sandaconda and click Earthquake. Like, what stops me from clicking Earthquake? Nothing. I just click Earthquake. Alright, so we're going to go Sandaconda. Especially with Arcanine being slower, I can just click Earthquake. So we're going to keep Blunt around, just in case I need it to possibly sack. Alright, so we're going to go out to Danger Noodle. Oh, he goes for the Wild Charge. Perfect. He was probably predicting the Toxapex. Alright, let's go. So Danger Noodle's back up to full health. Arcanine's getting weakened. This is the point where I think he sacks off the Arcanine. So I'm going to go for Stone Edge. I think he could keep Arcanine as a sack. I mean, either way, unless I miss... Oh, he's still faster than me. That sucks. Do not burn. We're a thick snake. Let's go. So even if we miss, the Arcanine dies. But Sandaconda is going to pick up the first kill of this year, of this UBL season, with an assist from the Toxapex. So let's get it. Sandaconda. So I gotta type that down. Sandaconda kills Arcanine with Stone Edge. Okay, so Ludicolo is gonna come in. It's gonna take Rocks damage, which is good. I like Rocks damage. I like Poison damage. Now, my guess is, I think he showed Giga Drain. So we have Rocks, and what's good is, even if he tries to set up with his Goodra. So what does Goodra have that threatens me? Like at this point, what does Sandaconda do? Sandaconda honestly does nothing for me, so I'm just going to stay in. I'm going to click Earthquake. Like, Sandaconda does nothing for me. So even if he goes for Power Whip or Surf or Ice Beam, I'm not too concerned. So he goes for the Acid Spray to lower my special defense. Okay. I'm okay with that move, because now I can get rid of the Goodra. Now, the thing that's scaring me is the Komo-o in the back. I don't want it to let it set up. So we're going to get a little bit of health back from the leftovers. Pretty much makes his Acid Spray somewhat useless. Alright, so we're just going to go for another Earthquake and knock this thing out. Alright, so he's going to go for a Draco Meteor to hope it kills. It should, actually. Alright, so Komo-o, or Goodra, kills Sandaconda with Draco Meteor. Alright, so now I think I can get out into TJ Ward, the Dragapult. And honestly, what I can do with this thing, I think I can set up a substitute. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set up a substitute. Alright, so we're going to set up a substitute. We have leftovers, which is good. So, he goes for the Draco Meteor. This is where I'm okay. I hope. Oh, you got a critical hit. Oh, that sucked. Okay, but I can still set up substitutes while this thing dies to poison. Because if I'm behind a substitute next turn, and with it being -4, I don't think it should break a substitute. I'm not doing any damage calcs. I feel like damage calcs are overrated. I shouldn't be using them. So if I can set up a substitute, actually even if he misses. Like, what if he misses? Okay, so there's Draco Meteor. Is a -4 Draco Meteor enough to break a sub? Oh, it is. Dang it. Oh. That's a mistake on my end. I pretty much sacrificed half of my Dragapult's HP. But you know what? Goodra will die to Toxic Spikes. Okay. So what comes in now? Kommo-o? Clefable's weak enough to where Phantom Force kills it. If I go for the Phantom Force, what will Clefable do? It was Life Orb. So, I don't think it has Soft Boil. I'm going to go for Phantom Force. Alright, so we're going to go for the Phantom Force. He can't damage me because my Dragapult is gone. He goes for the Moonblast. So, something's dying. I get Leftovers recovery here. I'm going to get 2 turns of Leftovers here. And something is going to take a chunk of damage. The thing that's now worrying me in the back is the Kommo-o. Okay, so Phantom Force comes in. Should kill the Clefable. Let's go, Dragapult. Oh, this Pokemon's so beautiful. And we're going to get Leftovers. So Dragapult kills Clefable with Phantom Force. And I saw that he had no normal types. So Phantom Force was really just a no-brainer. Like, I can switch it, he can't switch anything in. I have Dragon Darts, so if he does go to Kommo-o and tries to set up a Dragon Dance, that's fine. He goes to Ludicolo, which is now going to take Stealth Rock damage. Now, it should die to Dragon Darts. Unless he has Bulk. Honestly, what's stopping me from clicking Phantom Force? He doesn't outspeed me. He was Life Orb. Was is the key word. I can just Phantom Force, let Toxic Damage wear him down, and I can get recovery back, which is great. And then stuff like Kommo-o can come in, get weakened by Rocks, Toxic Damage, Dragon Darts. I'm not worried about Poltegeist, so we're just going to go for the Phantom Force. It should kill the Ludicolo. Let's go. So, Dragapult kills Ludicolo with Phantom Force. Who says that Phantom Force is a horrible move for this thing? Okay, so he should have Poltegeist, which worries me. Poltegeist is kind of scary because it could be... Well, no, I have Rocks up, so Sash doesn't do anything. So I just click Phantom Force again. Let's go! Because Focus Sash is gone. So even if he Shell Smashes here, it does not matter. Dragapult's claiming a kill. The problem is the Kommo-o. Sort of. I don't want to hear anything bad about Phantom Force being the only physical stab on Dragapult, because I'm about to claim 3 Phantom Force kills right now. So there's the Shell Smash, last ditch effort to try to set up. TJ Ward's getting that HP, and the heavy hitter coming in, laying down the boom. Those Toxic Spikes racking up here. And next week I should have a nice layout, guys. I think we're playing Tup. He goes for the Sucker Punch, avoids the attack, and then the Poltegeist goes down to the Phantom Force. Dragapult kills Poltegeist with Phantom Force. And let's see. Last Pokemon is the Kommo-o. Now, I don't think Dragon Darts will kill this, so... Ooh, he's got Shiny. Let's go. I see you. The only shiny Pokemon of the battle is a Kommo-o. It's got the pink. It has the heart up here for Valentine's Day. Alright. So we're going to go for the Dragon Darts here. Hopefully it's enough to kill. I don't think it is. I think it's going to be just short of killing the Kommo-o. Oh, or maybe not. Let's go. Dragapult is honestly busted. Oh, I am so glad I got this thing second overall. I don't know if I want any other Pokemon, but with that being said, guys, that is a 5-0 win against the Choice Specs here in week 1. Go over to his channel, show him some love, watch his commentary. I know I want to see his live comm to make sure I can understand his plays and learn more about him as a content creator. Also check out all the other UBL coaches, guys. Their links are going to be down in the description below. But with all that being said, guys, I am Johnny GB, and I am signing out.